In this type of essay, your topic sentence would be your stand, yeah, or the position you are taking concerning the topic. The body of your essay is like the main course of meal. So it is very important that the argument is solid. This is where you present your arguments in greater details with evidence to support your stand and try to convince the audience why your stand is the right one. Yeah? So, there are many ways that can be used to present your evidence, like statistics, research, stories, yeah, and many more. But to convince the audience more, what must you do? You have to avoid the poor arguments or poor fallacies. You also need to anticipate counter arguments and be prepared to address them. Yeah? So this can be done firstly by taking the opposing side for a moment. Then by doing a thorough research on the topic, and then lastly by doing the topic over with a friend. Remember, discuss with your friends the topic, yeah, the ideas, yeah, and all the reasons to back your stand. And the conclusion is also crucial. It's also important as well, as it is the last part that your readers will read. So make sure your stand is clear. Your stand is precise, concise, and not lengthy. Remember that. So students, your essay layout can be as basic as 1-3-1. What do I mean by 1-3-1? This means the essay comprises of 5 paragraphs. 1 paragraph, okay, introduction, and then 3 arguments that support the thesis, 3 paragraphs, and also the conclusion, 1 paragraph. Now let's look at the example again of the essay that's given to you in the module. This is the topic. You can find this in topic 4, in this topic. Health and healing at your fingertips. So, 1, this is the introduction. Okay, 1 paragraph. And the next that I have said just now, body, 3 paragraphs. 1, 2, 3. So 3 paragraphs, 4. And lastly, the conclusion, another paragraph. So altogether, 5 paragraphs. So, remember, try to follow this type of layout, because if you tend to write more in the body paragraphs, then I'm afraid you tend to make more grammar mistakes. So remember, try to follow the easy layout. For example, 1-3-1. First paragraph for the introduction, 3 paragraphs for the body, and 1 paragraph for the conclusion. So 5 paragraphs. Okay students, the last type of essay, or the third one, is called the discussion essay. So in academic writing, the term discussion, yeah, means it refers to discussing both sides of an issue. Yeah, it does not discuss only one side, but it discusses both sides. See? Present both sides of the issue and let the readers decide for themselves which side of the fence they want to be on. Okay, so students, a good essay needs to be supported with solid evidence in order to convince the readers. If you do not have solid evidence, then the readers might feel that the piece of writing does not convince them to further reading. So therefore, a good essay must have supporting evidence. And there are so many types of evidence. Okay, there are so many types of evidence. Why? Why do you need types of evidence? So that you can use them in essay writing and they can be formed of primary or secondary sources. So remember, students, you need types of evidence. Okay, so the first one is fact. Okay, the first type of evidence is fact. What is fact? Fact is information from something that actually exists in reality, for example, statistics. Okay, the next one is quotes, where you get comments from credible source. Remember not to overuse this. Yeah, and remember you must always quote, you must always cite where you take the quotation from, or else it can be plagiarism. The next one, opinions of experts. Yeah, opinions from experts in the subject of your writing only. Okay, of your writing only. The next one, anecdotes. What are those? So, those are short accounts of interesting or humorous incidents. You can put humor into your writing, but make sure the humor relates to the piece of writing. These can bring life, yeah, to a boring academic essay. Academic essay can be quite boring sometimes, so you should at least put humor into it. Yeah, remember a correct humor, not a different kind of humor where it doesn't relate at all to the topic. And then please put examples. Okay, example that represent the whole group. Examples are great at clarifying your points. And then charts and diagrams. If you are able to give this type of evidence, then it will be very good as they represent drawings or illustrations that can be used to clarify complex concepts, yeah, in our writing. So these are 6 types of evidence that can support the evidence in your essay writing, especially when you're writing the body paragraphs. So you can use these 6 types of evidence. So how do you want to use this? How do you want to use all this evidence? So, first, you must ensure that your thesis statement is strongly supported. If you want to make sure that your thesis statement or your topic sentence is strongly supported, so you must follow certain rules. So what are the rules? First, you must ensure the accuracy of each fact. Accuracy of this fact, okay, because the accuracy of information is important, especially with dates, figures, yeah, and names. So you have to put where you got the facts from in the reference later, in the bibliography, okay. And then facts must be recent, not outdated. When you decide to use this type of evidence, it must be as recent as 5 years, okay? And it must be reliable and not biased, okay? Facts, use them only, it is only relevant for your writing. And then make sure you have enough facts for each point that you want to make. And arrange the facts from general to specific or vice versa. So when you want to use these types of evidence, this one is because it is to ensure that the evidence used is credible and valid in your essay writing. Okay, next, students. What are logical fallacies? I have mentioned the word fallacies before in the previous slides. So what are logical fallacies? So logical fallacies actually is error of reasoning. For example, yeah, when someone adopts a position, okay, so he or she tries to persuade someone else to adopt a position based on a bad piece of reasoning. So they commit a fallacy. They commit a fallacy. So you need to be aware of fallacies when writing essays, students, especially in the argumentative essay. Next slide, yeah, we'll